자, 여러분 안녕하세요. 엄군입니다. 자, 오늘은 오랜만에 NBA 2K19 마이커리어 파워포워드 키우기 시리즈 진행해 보도록 하겠습니다. 시즌 거의 다 이제 몇 경기 안 남은 것 같고요. 어차피 우승까지 진행하기로 한 거니까 일단 디트로이트와의 경기 시즌 이어서 시작해 보겠습니다.
My name is Tyler Hero. I'm with the Miami Heat. 2K developers. I hope my overall is at least a 75.
Nasir Little, by the end of the year, I think my...
The 2K Sports pregame show. Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Detroit Pistons. Looking at the Pistons, they come into this game having won 3 straight, looking to make it 4.
9월 달에 20도 출시된다고 하는데 일단 레이커스 멤버가 이제 그 우승하려고 작정하고 르브론 있을 때 우승하려고 지금 펠리컨즈에서도 그렇고 애들 막 데려오고 있잖아요. 굉장히 기대가 되더라고요. 나오면 바로 진짜 구매해가지고 마이커리어 모드 해가지고 레이커스로 해서 플레이하는 거 진짜 굉장히 기대됩니다. 진짜 베스트 멤버들로 해서 어떻게 될지. 자, 능력치 뭘 올려줄까? 점프력? 아니야. 일단 애매하니까 좀 더 번 다음에 벌어주는 걸로 할게요.
It's time for some hoops at Little Caesars Arena, home of the Pistons. And we're going to bring it to you live. And with pregame routines coming to...
Well, guys, there's a lot of talk.
Fantastic stuff, David. Thank you as always. And we saw the
그리핀 피스톤즈는 사실 그리핀 빼면 별게 없어가지고
I'm still a little torn on AI qualifying as a rookie or not, but one thing that isn't for debate is whether his play has been good enough, as he has been incredible.
And now the Lakers starting group. They've got AI all out there with Harris, and it's LeBron James, and it's McGee in at the center position.
리바운드 뺏겼네.
By Blake Griffin. Here's ball. LeBron outside. Clark, plenty of speed and explosiveness on display tonight. When you widen your lens a little bit, how do you think athleticism in this league has changed throughout the years?
Well, it has grown exponentially, Kevin. When you think about the advanced training methods, the knowledge around nutrition and rest and strength training, so beneficial to the athleticism that we see in the league. As a matter of fact, I question whether or not I would be able to play in this day and age based on the athleticism I had back in the 80s. I would have to
그리핀이
really
좀
embrace
잘하네,
that
진짜.
fitness and strength training to another level to play today.
Well, I think you would have played in any era and been just
나이스.
fine.
Well, I appreciate that. I'm not so sure though. These guys get after it.
론도볼도 이번에 갔잖아요. 저기 펠리컨즈로 제 센터 데려오면서 거의 뭐 신인 지명권까지 다 내줬는데 진짜.
Here's Drummond. Again, the Pistons score.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Harris outside. Here's AI.
나이스 터닝 슛.
Good, the assist from Harris. AI's got his first bucket of the night.
Just really unselfish there. Harris is someone who knows when one of his guys is wide open.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Griffin. Makes it off
Oh.
the glass. Griffin's got his second bucket.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out
스크린에 완전
80%
당했네.
from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
LeBron passes to AI.
나이스 르브론 패스 좋고.
And I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Left side, Griffin.
아 그리핀
In the low post, it goes.
잘하네.
Griffin's got 6 points.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, just hitting the reset button, a chance to kind of talk some things over.
Yeah, recalibration time with the timeout call there.
And Blake Griffin said early in his career he used to rely on his athleticism to get by. He said the problem was every season he'd be worn out.
오 몸싸움
by February.
밀린다.
So diversifying his offensive game has helped him to kind of withstand the rigors
나이스.
of a long NBA season. 3 of 4 to start. Young fella came to play.
First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Jackson looking it over to the middle. He's looking for
아하.
Drummond, finds him. Hammers the
엘리우프
alley-oop
할 줄
through.
생각 못했네.
And
나
I
그리핀
like
할 때 바로
timing
패스할 줄
Kevin
알았는데.
Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
AI.
아 터닝슛 좋았는데.
No good. Nice D from Griffin. And there's the foul. It'll go on AI. That's his first foul for the Pistons. Jang, he's checked in for Drummond. Ish Smith comes in for Wayne Ellington. And Tony Parker subbed in for Reggie Jackson. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma's checked in for James. Ingram comes in for Harris. Rajon Rondo subbed in for Lonzo Ball. Lakers trail by
내가
5.
공격하지 말고 동료들 통해서
Pass to
그걸
AI.
만들어야겠다.
He dishes it to Ingram. Over Smith. And it's Ingram missing.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not
야,
much else you can do there.
늦네.
I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Extraordinary work from Parker to find his teammate for the open basket. His passing is just phenomenal.
AI passes to McGee. One up,
나이스.
one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
나는 주전 센터보다 저 매기가 더 잘하는 것
Bringing it
같아.
up for Detroit, leading by 5. The pass to Griffin. Brown outside. He kicks to Smith.
잘 막았고.
Just 4 to shoot. The tray. And it's Brown
나이스.
missing. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Kuzma. It's stolen by Brown. Parker with a clean look. And so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last.
나 교체 안 해주나?
Rondo against Parker.
토니 파커도 되게
Over in the corner,
잘했었는데.
Brown. That drops.
와,
Comes off an
저걸
assist from
넣네.
Parker. Brown's got 5. And so it's Detroit in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're
아,
shooting the ball
점수 좀
so well in
많이
this one. A
벌어요.
great performance from the field. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. We had a moment to talk with AI on his team's chances to win it all.
When the season started, there was a feeling on this team that we have what it takes. I mean,
인터뷰였네.
why not us? You know, I think the
Greg, AI not getting baited for, talking too much about his team building up their chances. But this team is primed for a big playoff run.
And Kevin, he did say he likes their chances. Well, I love their chances. This team doesn't have many weaknesses. If they get hot in the playoffs, I'm not sure I see anyone getting in their way.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played
나이스.
through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pistons.
그리핀 들어오기 전에 점수 많이 따놔야지. 얘는 좀 상당히 쉬운 것 같다. 얘 교체 멤버.
We've got Ish Smith. Brown out there with Jang. Then there's Parker. And it's Pachulia in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Detroit right now. And keeping us updated from the sideline.
잽산의 토니 파커가.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Raptors was tremendous. He finished with 21 points and added to his scoring by grabbing 7 rebounds. He played a tremendous all-around game, and you'll love to see that type of effort. We'll see if he can maintain that kind of energy tonight.
Thanks, David. It was a performance that not many players are capable of.
I know I won't forget it for a while, and you have to think he'll keep it rolling here tonight. When you're that high.
와, 저 블록 들어가는데도 저걸 해내네.
Coming off a game like he just had, I mean, he's going to get a bunch of attention.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
Yeah, a dominant win for them their last time in this matchup. And what jumps off the stat page was their advantage on the board.
아니, 인제 교체해주네.
And so it's LeBron.
와, 역전했어.
Things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers.
역시 르브론이구만.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
Yeah, and sometimes you find yourself in a role you're not comfortable with, but his passing in the first half really was impressive.
Yeah, and you know, he accumulated a lot of assists, and I liked how unselfish he was, Greg.
Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. We've got ball. AI is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Harris. And it's McGee in at the center filling out the middle.
When he's got that kind of positioning, he's got to score it. Got to score the ball.
오, 이거 멋은 있었는데 들어가지 않았네.
In the NBA, that's been toned down to a degree. Do you miss it being a bigger part of the game now?
You know what? I think it's still a very physical game. The rules
Wow,
have changed.
basket
The
count.
way the game is officiated has certainly changed. Some of the tough fouls that you saw in decades past don't exist as much. But I still think the game is extremely physical. So I'm glad to see us move in the direction of toning that down a bit. There's enough physicality in the game.
Harris finds McGee. Inside. And AI with the basket on the assist by McGee. AI's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. Outside Jackson. Pass to Griffin. Trying to go for an alley, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's AI. Gets the
나이스
and the
바스켓
foul.
카운트.
It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
덩크하려다가 딱
Lakers shooting their fifth
슛
attempt at the line
던지려니
in the
정확하게
game.
캐치했네. 그리핀이.
Free throw good.
나이스 성공.
AI. Jackson with it. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Pass to Ellington. It's tipped. Stolen
나이스.
by Ball.
스틸 굿.
Harris, right side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. And now a 5-point Laker lead. And, well, Detroit shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Jackson kicks to Griffin. Over AI. The putback. He does hit the one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
James, no good.
리바운드 못 잡았다.
Sleep, so you got to knock that one down.
To the inside. Brown against LeBron. Brown the pass to Jackson. Kicks to Drummond. 5 to shoot. Jackson up top. He's covered by Ball.
나이스 리.
I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
Got that one up quick. Harris has got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The Pistons working the ball around now. Inside, and AI comes to help. Brown dishes to Griffin.
아, 그리핀 놓쳤는데.
Shoots over Ball. And again, it's
나이스 리.
You know, Kevin, this team is struggling a bit right now. I mean, I hope he can find his rhythm and start
나이스
making
덩크.
shots out there
좋다.
soon. Otherwise, ...
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And with the tide running against them, needs to talk it over with his guys.
You're exactly right. Halting the other team's run momentarily. Let's see what he comes up with now, Greg.
And a different look here for the Pistons. Pachulia, he's checked in for Drummond. Zhang comes in for Blake Griffin. Smith checked in for Wayne Ellington. And Parker subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for JaVale McGee. Brandon Ingram comes in for James. Caldwell Pope, who's checked in for Harris. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball.
나이스 3점.
It's good from long range.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
12점 차면 뭐 이거 이겼다.
That's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, since
아하.
the rise of the Warriors, we've seen
직접 쏠 줄 알았는데.
soul searching by the league's other contenders. There is incredible pressure to shake things up. Now, sometimes it can elevate a team,
나이스.
we have often seen. It also can tear a team apart.
It can be fragile for sure. David, thank you so much. Caldwell Pope against Smith. To the inside. Good on that shot. With that, the Los Angeles Leafs
후보라
down
약봤는데
to just
잘하네.
10 points on the bucket from Pachulia.
If they play it right, we're talking a 2-for-1.
Well, you're maximizing your possessions. That's the critical thing here, and they've got to make sure the timing is right, though.
Ingram kicks to Rondo. Down low. AI passes to Caldwell Pope.
여기.
The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Yep,
나이스.
that one goes. AI's got the lead up to 12 now for the Lakers.
You can ill afford to put a smaller defender on him. I mean, especially from the mid-range. You're asking for trouble.
Parker surveying the floor. Zhang finds Smith. From past the arc. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers ahead as they wrap up the 3rd quarter with a huge surge. An 18-4 run. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it's really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Pachulia.
쿠즈마가 해냈네.
Smith is out there with Parker. Then it's Gorgie Dang. And it's Brown in at the small forward. Parker with it. AI picks him up. And Parker, here we go. Brown wide open. He fires. Out to Smith.
리바운드 뺏겼어.
Fires for 3. Lance Stevenson grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 14. Here's Kuzma. And Pachulia pulls it down.
줄 알았는데.
Boy, the defense did an awesome job there, Kevin. Big time work. Really distracting them, throwing off the shot. That's how you do it on D.
Basket counts.
Even with the guy right in his face, Smith maintains that cool demeanor of his. Really like watching him work his magic down in the post.
Kuzma passes to AI. Over to the left wing. It's Parker outside. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Foul with the active shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Well, I like watching him get after it on the glass now, staying active, and usually that leads to good things.
교체해줬네. 와, 5점 차까지 따라잡혔어.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Out to Harris. Fires the three. Drills the
나이스.
Harris has got 4 this quarter.
He's such a smooth operator with the ball in his hands. Harris just clever at finding ways to score.
Here's Griffin. The shot, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. The feed to AI. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 9. So for the Pistons, Brown is checked in for Gorgie Dan, and Ellington is subbed in for Tony Parker. To the inside. And there's Jackson on the assist by Ellington.
Love that aggressive mentality, constantly looking to put the ball in the basket.
To the middle. Out to Harris. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's AI.
와, 노마크인데 안 들어갔네.
It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's good.
Adept at scoring from any area of the floor. Harris, a guy you got to stay up on.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 9. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, they got to get straight to the hoop, then a foul immediately.
Going to be hard though, Greg. I mean, they don't have much time to work with here.
베스트 플레이어
We've seen crazy
뽑혔네.
stuff happen in this game.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Pachulia, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Zhang comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Ish Smith in for Reggie Jackson. Rondo passes to AI.
나이스.
And now it's an 11-point Laker lead.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
And, you know, this is what's needed at this point in the game, Greg. The great teams know how to close it out.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 11. 24 seconds left in the fourth. To the paint. Here's Smith.
오, 나이스 블락.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when
Nice
to
dunk.
stop and commit to blocking shots. Tremendous effort here on the road. That plane ride home is going to be sweet.
No doubt about it, partner. But unfortunately, the flip side of that coin, the drive home for the hometown fans, going to be rather flat.
Smith for 3. Misses.
And always good to see Rondo being active defensively, more than capable of shutting down his man.
이겼네요.
Well, it's official now. Your team is in the playoffs. So what do you draw from tonight's game in terms of motivation going forward?
인터뷰도 하네.
What I draw, that's the character of this team. You know, we always focus. It's a great group of guys, and we know the job that we got ahead of us in the postseason. So, you know, we're not going to ease into it. We're going to go full speed ahead.
It's the only way you can live in the playoffs. Full speed ahead. Kevin, back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Nice work. Yeah, you ready to answer a few questions for the press?
Oh, yeah. Let me get at you. 5 minutes?
All right, yeah, I'll tell them you're on the way.
인터뷰하네. 오늘 그냥 활약 평범했던 것 같은데 이번 경기는. 골든 스테이트 워리어 경기로 바로 가볼게요. 거의 다 이기네.
Everything is all set. They're ready for you.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, good luck.
AI, at this point in the season, I think it's safe to say you guys are one of the real contenders for the title. What are you looking to do on an individual level to help the team achieve this goal?
Listen, I'm still a young guy in this league, and I've got a lot to learn. I've come a long way this season, but I can't stop and think about that right now. I got to work hard. I got to dig deep, and I got to be ready whenever coach calls my number. So when I'm not playing, you can find me in the practice gym, trying to work on my game, and hopefully we'll be in the finals come June. All right, thank you.
Great work up there, AI.
Welcome to this special edition of NBA2K TV. I'm Chris Manning.
And I'm Alexis Morgan. We're coming to you from NBA Summer League in hot and sunny Las Vegas.
And in just a few hours, right here, for the very first time, influencers.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're bringing you the Los Angeles.
메시지 왔다. 안토니 데이비스. NBA K20에선 같이 뛸 수 있으니까. 안토니 데이비스. 3점 슛은 한 번 더 뛰어야겠네.
On the road and hungry for hope. And we've got time for
Kevin,
a two-way player to be sure, DA. Thanks. Kobe, you love to take over a game. You're scoring everything you did. Who are the players you faced, though, who held their own against you defensively, that were always something maybe that you really enjoyed playing because you knew they were so good defensively?
Tony Allen is my all-time favorite to go against. I loved going up against Tony
monster,
Allen.
huh?
He was a man. Well, he didn't ask for any help ever. It wasn't like, I'm going to send Kobe down here and come to the trap. He wasn't asking for help. He said, no, me and you. No matter how many times I hit him, no matter how many times I scored him, he was still there every single time. And I loved competing against him. Raja Bell as well. I loved competing against Raja.
There were some battles with you and him who played with
나이스 선취점.
Yes, none.
Eric Snow, Bruce Bowen, I liked a lot. He played the game differently. He tried to frustrate you and all these things. So I was fortunate enough to go up against some really top defenders. Kawhi, I didn't get a chance to see much because it was later in my career.
That'd have been a good matchup.
I would have loved it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. The talented forward pair of Durant and Green at the 3 and the 4. And it's
커즌스 있어가지고.
He's so quick there on the draw. You got to know he's ready to shoot as soon as he's going to catch that pass.
Pass to Cousins. Fader on the way. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
커즌스도 원래 LA에서 노렸었는데.
The things that I think fans really embrace, they know you for that. How did that all come about?
Well, honestly,
나이스.
watching Kill Bill.
Oh, no kidding.
No kidding. It came straight from Tarantino. When I saw him, I thanked him for it.
Oh, I like that story.
Yep, came straight from there. I looked at it and said, wow, that's an interesting angle. Look it up.
Makes sense.
Makes complete sense.
Right, yeah.
And
you like that nickname?
I did. It became my alter ego.
Yeah.
Right? So when I'm at home, I'm like a big teddy bear, man. I'm like a human jungle gym with my kids. But when I strap up my Mambas, I enter that zone.
Oh,
I
Durant.
enter that don't play around zone.
I like that zone.
Yeah.
Your opponents didn't like that zone. The pass to Harris. He kicks it to AI. Got a piece of it. Harris dishes to AI. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris.
Yeah, it's a disappointing sequence of plays. Absolutely inexcusable turning the ball over like that.
Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry with it. Now guarded by Ball. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got his first basket of the night. And Kobe, you look at the different styles and different approaches that teams employ. How much input did you have to say, hey, this is what I'm seeing. This is how I think we should play.
나이스.
Yeah, that was the beauty about Phil's system, the triangle, is that the players had to take the responsibility of making it what it was. Right? He gave us a format to play out of, and he gave us the structure. But within that structure, you have a myriad of options.
Right.
And it's our responsibility, it was Michael's and Scotty's responsibility, to figure out how to put Luke Longley, how to put
수비할 때 듀란트가 나한테 붙네.
to take advantage of
아닌가? 아, 그린이 붙는구나.
Sounds complicated.
No, but you know, when you look at it, like the triangle,
나이스.
it spells things out very simplistically because you have rules.
Right.
When you have rules, then it's very easy to say, okay, when this happens, this happens. When that happens, this happens. Right? So it makes the game very, very easy to measure. And so things don't happen on accident. Like they happen with intent.
Now Ball. After the missed three from
나이스.
Kobe, a lot of guys, once they stop playing, their bodies change.
Yeah.
Yet they still have the ailments.
That's generous.
Yeah. but a lot of guys have ailments that linger on
아이고.
through their post-career.
야, 그린이 3점 슛
We know
뜨는데.
you were just a workout fiend when you played, but what about now in retirement?
I work out hard.
Do you?
know, yeah, it's become a challenge to say, because most players, when they retire, say, you know what, I just don't want to gain a boatload of weight, right? And so they just try to manage that. I don't want to manage something. I want to attack something. So I'm going to say, you know what?
Well, that's a surprise.
Yeah, revelation. And so I said, I'm going to train harder than I ever did because I want to look good. I want to be fit for my children. I want to be able to chase them around and be able to show up at some of these retirement ceremonies or some of these other things.
And looking like you did when you played.
Being in great shape.
Yeah.
So.
There's Looney after the made shot from AI. It's Curry outside. And it's AI with the rebound.
And it might be a bit early to start proclaiming this, but the way AI has played this season, guys, and everything he's done on the floor, to me, he has to be the pick for Rookie of the Year.
No doubt that AI has some stiff competition, but you know what, Greg? I think most writers around the league would agree with you, especially when you look at AI's impact on the team. Here is Durant. After the basket by the Lakers, shot clock at 6.
와, 아무리 저거 오.
Looney with the bucket.
어씨, 리바운드 갑자기 뺏겼네.
They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 4. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And we all know in a hostile environment, always tough, but they were the better team on that night.
And a very good all-around effort here, and that's what you need to win on the road.
Here's Curry after the made shot from AI. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, it's Iguodala. Over Caldwell Pope. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. And so it's Los Angeles, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter.
그래도 골든 스테이트한테 앞선 상태로 끝났다는 게 대단한 거지.
I honestly feel like the race is still wide open right now. All the other rookies have had great.
And you know what, GA? AI is absolutely right when he says this will be a close race.
You know, it's just too much talent in this class for it not to be. If AI keeps playing the way he is, there's a good chance he separates himself from the rest of the pack.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
I mean, really good with their post presence, and it's really allowed them to establish a physical tone here in the first.
Well, they're attacking the rim in more than one way, and with that kind of success, you feel like the defense is going to make the adjustment, and you start playing inside out.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Curry at point with McCaw at the 2. They're the backcourt. Jonas Jerebko out there with Durant, and it's Looney in at the 5. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, AI in their last time out against the Thunder was outstanding. He ended up with 25 points and played outstanding defense. Also rebounding well to go along with the offensive play. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance. Can he carry it over tonight? We'll see, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
아, 스크린까지 좋았는데 제가 골을 못 넣네. 마무리가 안 좋았어.
Again tonight, no matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
And you think back to the preseason predictions, everyone knew this team was dangerous, and now it looks like AI has put them over the top.
You know, Greg, it's rare to see a player like AI come in and make a good team that much better, but that's been the case so far. I would not be surprised to see AI and the rest of this team playing in the finals. And they say the capacity for work is one of the great indicators for an NBA prospect. That motivation. Kobe, I can't believe you had a lot of trouble being motivated, knowing the way you are, the way you're wired.
You just gotta find what makes you tick. Right? And sometimes it's hard for players to look internally and figure out what that is. And so as coaches or teachers or parents, you know, it's our responsibility to find what that is in our children or players or students and bring it out.
Well said. And the Lakers call time here. And so it's Los Angeles with a... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. One half to go. Really an incredible game from AI.
And through the first 2 quarters, they went to him repeatedly in the post. And boy, did he deliver.
Yeah, I like his
이
patience down there. He's
쿼터는 거의
combined
빠져
some good
있었는데 와
footwork
10점
with
차까지 더
even
벌렸네.
better moves surrounding that. So we'll see if the
패스 내가
defense
잘
can counter
무리하게
in the second
요청했다.
half. Maybe some double teams.
AI is out there with
톰슨.
LeBron James. Then
야,
there's Lonzo
역시.
Ball. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Harris in at the shooting guard. That's the Laker 5. AI passes to McGee. Ball kicks to Harris. And it's McGee. It's out the key. Here's AI. Great tee that time from Green.
The defensive reaction time, it was just immediate on that one.
And sometimes the most important part of that is the angle that the defender chooses. That time, he chose wisely.
Pass the ball. Down low. Here's AI.
Nice.
Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Warriors trail by 6. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. For 3, Durant. And it's AI with the rebound. AI's got his 4th rebound in this one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for James. Ball, the pass to AI.
나이스.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play. For Los Angeles, they have gone 7 of 11 from the line.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
Curry with a wide-open look. That three off the mark.
He seems to be forcing just a little bit out there. He needs to play a little calmer, a little smarter, with a little bit more poise if they're going to win this one.
Back to AI.
Nice.
Liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Cavaliers. That game marks the first half of a quick two-game homestand. LA has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
And that monster lead continues to grow. They are just piling it on now.
Now, that's the attack mindset with which they entered the game with, and I wouldn't expect them to let up now.
So it's the Warriors now, after the basket by the Lakers. AI up top. And
Nice dunk.
throws it down.
And Ball sets up his teammates. When they're open, quick to whip it around. One of the best ball movers in the league.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And one thing they'll discuss are their defensive rotations. The other is in the matchups.
We're seeing very little help defense on the inside, and even when there is help, it's been ineffective.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles.
14점까지 벌렸어. 잡을 수 있겠는데?
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Curry kicks to Cousins. Looking to end the run. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. AI's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Doesn't go for it. Warriors trail by 14. Passes it to Thompson. Golden State moving it around. Durant, the shot from the low post is good.
Well, Kevin Durant not only feels like he can score from everywhere, he does. So when he's that close, just count it.
1:56 left to play here in the third. Ball kicks to Harris. Here's Kuzma. He's got 5. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And some great passing here so far. Let's check out this chart that breaks down where the assists have been coming from for the Lakers.
You know, the play of their guards has been something to highlight. You love to see the backcourt contributing with the pass. When they're looking to make things easier for everyone,
두 번째 거 안
your
들어갔네.
bigs run the floor a little bit harder, and those things become contagious.
Here's what the Lakers are going
야,
with right
역시
now.
커리.
Lance Stevenson's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Brandon Ingram comes in for Harris. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Lonzo Ball. And here's Stevenson. After the three-pointer from Stephen Curry. AI passes to Kuzma. A minute 20 left in the third. AI, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Iguodala with it, now guarded by Ingram. To the paint, here's AI. And the
Nice.
off the glass. AI's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Pass to Looney. Kicks it to Durant. In the corner, Iguodala with it. Over AI. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, Iguodala doing a great job of getting into the teeth of the defense and then uses the angle so well.
3쿼터에
This is
교체해주네.
his first trip to the line tonight. The Lakers
역전돼
making a
있으려나?
switch here. James is
다시 10점 차까지 벌려놨네.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. Klay Thompson is out there with Durant, and it's Bell in at the 3, the small forward. Ball kicks to James, and it's McGee atop the key. The pass to Harris. Here's AI. Good.
Nice.
Harris gets the assist. Harris has got 5 assists in the game.
Well, he's got a baton in the right hand as he's orchestrating what's going on. A maestro, if you will.
Thompson finds Cousins. Back to Thompson. Clock at 6. Over ball. Thompson misses.
Yeah, the defense cannot afford to be that lazy. You got to be up on the shooters at all times, especially at the mid-range.
And each bucket at this point feels like a backbreaker.
Well, to win at this level consistently, you cannot be faint of heart, and he's going in for the kill.
Oh.
Green deciding where to go with it. Dishes to Cousins. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Ball kicks to LeBron. Pass to Harris. Back to LeBron. Passes it to Harris. It's stolen by Green.
아이고.
Now Thompson. Pass to Cousins.
나가라.
It's over McGee. Misses off
나이스.
the left iron.
He's not sure if he ran out of energy at halftime or what, but so far just not himself.
와, 덩크
No
블락했어.
question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Lakers.
At every opportunity, they managed to push the ball and keep the up-tempo game going.
I think it paid off, that's for sure.
In what's really been a fantastic
Oh.
year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
나이스리.
And what a tremendous standout
이겼다,
performance
이겼어, 이
it was
경기.
for AI.
Just a really solid effort on the offensive end. He was getting any shot that he wanted.
Uses the glass.
나이스.
AI's got 32 points in the game.
Running up the score, showing no mercy.
Well, you want to close the door on any type of comeback effort. This has been a vault. Ka-ching.
아하.
Bell's shot is good.
근데 뭐 어차피
You got to make an
이겼으니까.
effort to keep Bell out of the paint. Good at finishing around the rim.
That's tipped.
Oh.
It's stolen by Green. Outside Durant. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily.
아,
And the
이겼다.
outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead.
See that? That's what I'm talking about. Good game, baby.
몇 경기 안 남았으니까 그냥 정규 시즌 종료까지 자동 진행할게요. 아, 유타랑 먼저 하나 보네. 수상. 자, 일단 이렇게 해서 시즌 끝냈고, 예, 바로 플레이오프 경기 시작하거든요. 예, 다음 시간에 예, 유타랑 해가지고 플레이오프부터 진행해가지고 이제 거의 우승이 목표였잖아요, 이 컨텐츠. 예, 거의 이제 끝나가는 것 같습니다. 예, 다음 시간에 플레이오프부터 마저 이어서 하도록 하겠습니다. 예, 시청해주셔서 감사하고요. 방송 마치겠습니다.